Many experiments can be conducted with this kit. The glass bottle contains a glove. The opening of the glove is completely sealed and attached to the bottom of the bottle. The bottle is closed with a rubber seal through which a tube with a valve has been placed. Connect the tube to a vacuum pump. Make sure that the small valve is open. When the valve is parallel to the tube, it is open, and when it is perpendicular, it is closed. Pump the air out of the inside of the bottle. The glove inflates. Now close the valve and disconnect the vacuum pump. Next, open the valve to the atmosphere. Notice the glove collapses to its original shape. For the next experiment, we need some water. Ensure the valve at the bottom of the container is closed, meaning it is perpendicular to the tube. Place the container on the stand. Pour water into the container. Add a few drops of dye to the water to enhance the visual aspect of the experiment. Now, examine the cover of the container. It has holes in it. Screw the cover on. Now, we are ready to perform the experiment. Turn the container upside down. Watch what happens. Repeat the process. Note that only a few drops of water poured out through the holes. Now, open the valve and watch a shower form. You can stop the shower by closing the tube with your finger. For the next experiment, take an empty glass bottle sealed with rubber through which there is a tube with a valve. Tighten the rubber seal with the metal ring. Now, attach the vacuum pump and pump out the air until you feel resistance. 10 to 20 pumps should be enough. Close the valve by turning it so it is perpendicular to the tube. Disconnect the pump and connect a tube instead. Now, place the foam ring on the stand, turn the bottle upside down, and set it down on the foam ring so that the tube enters the colored water. Press gently so that the bottleneck is inside the foam ring and you can see the valve. Now, we are ready to perform the experiment. Open the valve by turning it parallel to the tube. Observe what happens. Water is pushed inside the bottle by the atmosphere, creating a fountain effect. This is the same as drinking with a straw. The next experiment in the kit works as follows. Cover the opening of the container tightly with a piece of polyethylene sheet and replace its cover. Now attach the vacuum pump and pump air from the container. Observe and listen closely to what happens to the polyethylene sheet. In the last experiment in this kit, you will light the candle inside the plastic container. Wait a moment until the flame grows. Take the other container, which has a valve at its bottom. Ensure that the valve is closed, meaning it is perpendicular to the tube. Position it on top of the container with the candle. Ensure that the opening of the container is lined up with the flexible rubber ring. Press gently until the flame extinguishes. Wait 30 seconds. Pick up the upper container from the table. It is as though the containers are attached with glue, but there is no glue. Open the valve and the containers will separate immediately.